think we're live. Yes.
All right. Live
How
with
are
the
you?
mighty Moscow man.
Yes. Finally. Wait, I'm
How are
posting.
you?
I'm posting. I'm
Yeah.
great. I mean, considerably great. I mean,
Hi, everyone.
how can we really be? We're healthy. Our family is good. You know.
Yeah, we gotta
Good.
we gotta stay positive.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
what
been
you can
it's
get.
been weird, like saying Happy New Year to people. I have to admit,
Yeah, I never
because I don't
understood
know
the.
if happy is the appropriate.
Also, never
You
understood
know.
the big thing and the big fuss about a number. It's
Yeah.
like things are gonna be different just now.
Yeah. Just because it's a new
Yeah,
year. Yeah.
New Year, it's over. No, less.
Yeah.
But
That's not gonna. We all know that's
still,
not gonna happen. But I
still,
guess that's part of being positive. This
yeah,
optimism that people have. New year. You know.
yeah. But also, I don't know
New,
if you need positive energy as much as you need to be smart
yeah.
to take care of people around you.
Yeah.
Giving good energy is great, but also wear a mask or just don't see too
Yeah.
many people for a little bit. And just like be more. Be a normal person and just don't
Yeah.
act like an idiot, pretty much.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
wish everybody out there was as smart as the people in Tulum right now. Because if we just followed their lead, we would, come out of this pandemic uh,
easily.
much
With more,
faster.
yeah, because
Yeah,
there's no pandemic there.
there's no pandemic there, and it's
No.
because no one's wearing a mask.
Yeah. And that's amazing. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I just see pictures all the time, and a lot of the people are my friends, and I like them. I used to say I love them. Now I like them. It's like
Yeah,
less. They went down in the level.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. Were you sick all this time?
No, no. I just I was in Ibiza for a week, and
Yeah.
I wanted to get tested after coming back to Barcelona. So I got tested because a friend of mine, who I'm sure you know,
Mm.
a lot of, yeah, he's quite famous DJ out there. I'm not going to say who it is. He got COVID,
Yeah.
and he told me the day that he thinks it was the day that we all had this extended lunch together. So he's like, I'm just letting you know in case you want to get tested too. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, because apparently there was somebody at a nearby table who he knew that I didn't know that tested positive,
Yeah.
and he thinks that's how he got it. And he's like, you may want to get tested. And then I decided to get tested, and I found out yesterday that I'm negative. So I'm
That's
happy.
how contagious it is.
Yeah,
Somebody,
yeah,
it's not even. It sounds like all the time this talk. It reminds me not that I take it lightly, but all the AIDS talk in the 90s.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
and
it's
you can
totally,
go
yeah,
get tested. And I'm like, okay.
yeah,
I mean, most probably, if I got it, I will be sick, and I will know.
yeah,
And thank God, 99.5% of the people of the world are getting over it, and it's not.
yeah,
It is dangerous, but it's the proportion of how dangerous it is. It's not as it's not something that you will need to live with for the rest of your life.
yeah,
It's something that passes,
yeah,
for some faster, for some slower. Yeah. But I feel a little bit left out, to be honest, now, because everybody's already got it.
yeah,
Like, it's like a positive thing. Even like, you get it, you can go to Tulum, you can DJ there, you can DJ in those
yeah,
places. and
yeah,
and I'm like, people ask me if I want to come DJ in some club, and I'm like, can I wear a mask? Is it cool?
yeah.
Can I wear two masks? I mean, is it all right? And it's like, no, it's not cool. It's like, oh, like, fuck. I'm not part of, again, I'm not
Yeah,
part of the good of the cool kids.
yeah.
That's what I feel now.
It's
But
funny though, because like for all the people, and I have a lot of friends that say they've gotten it, and I'm like, well, how do you know? Did you get tested? And they're all like, no, but I had these symptoms, or I lost my
yeah,
sense of smell and taste, or I had diarrhea, whatever like that. I'm like, but you don't really know because you didn't get tested, like
yeah.
officially. And they're like, no. So most of the
But
people kind of
did you
fall in
do like
that category.
ever like a serologic test, like to check antibodies?
I've done, yeah, I've done antigen, antibodies, and PCR. I've done 8 PCR tests by now, and I've done
By the way, some of
like
the
one antigen. Yeah, yeah,
most of the times it's not even reliable, meaning it could be that you don't
yeah,
even know that you had it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like because it's T cells. It's not everybody doesn't get it the same.
Yeah.
Especially exactly like a, a nobody gets a flu the same like anybody else. Like
Yeah.
some people are not prone to flu, and most probably they're not prone to this one, so they could be like, whatever. I got some headaches. I had the same thing. I didn't check. I will go check for serological, but I had the same thing. If my girlfriend, she flew back from Israel, and
Mm.
5 days after she flew back, she came back home.
Hmm.
I started to be sick. I was sick for 3 days, and then it was over. It took me a
Mm.
while to come back to my own kind of rhythm because I run every day, and I have this whoop thing that I'm
Yeah.
like measuring my HRV and my resting heart rate and everything. And I could see that I'm gonna get sick. When you wake
Yeah.
up, you can see that the numbers are very off.
That's
But
pretty cool.
yeah, it's also you should get it for you see the respiratory rate, for
Yeah.
example, when it spikes up, you know that most probably now it's COVID related when your respiratory rates, and because you see the
Yeah.
difference, there is a little bit of changes. I'll send you after. There's a
Yeah.
little bit of changes, but if there is a big change, you know in your sleep because it measures
Yeah.
everything in your sleep. So your resting heart rate and everything. And I felt that my body was way out of shape
Yeah.
after a few days, but now I'm back. Anyway,
Wow. Yeah.
everybody, welcome.
Hi,
Welcome to the
everyone.
show. Disco Halal A&R show today with Dubfire, with Ali, with fucking legend. Man, I just told it's funny. I called my brother's best friend. My brother is like 6 or 7 years older than me, and I
Yeah.
was always friend with his friends.
Yeah.
This kind of kid. And he played me the first Renaissance, and the second Renaissance, and I'm just texting him now. I'm like, you gotta come to the show and see who's on the show because
Mhm.
it's fucking Ali there, and it's unbelievable that it's like I never, 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 never imagined in my life that I will get to a certain point that I can even speak with somebody like you. So,
Thank you so much.
so
I mean,
thank
I
you.
never like we met in the
In
DJ
Pacha,
booth
yeah,
at Pasha, and
yeah,
I never expected. I mean, it's Solomon's night, and so there's people popping in, who he's friends with, and whose music he supports, and
yeah,
who's you know the music aesthetic is from the same kind of universe of sound that he's known for, or whatever. And you certainly fall into that category. But I never expected to meet you because I was a big fan of your work as well, and
thank
that
you.
was cool to meet there over drinks, good
Yeah,
music in Ibiza.
it was
Um,
also a very nice night. It was who was
yeah,
playing? I don't
I can't
remember.
remember who was playing. Was it?
I think it was maybe Chloe, or I remember it was a female, not a man. It was a woman.
It wasn't Manu Latuf, right? It was a woman. Okay,
It was a woman. I remember it was a woman, probably Chloe. I
okay,
think.
maybe.
That's what I remember. But yeah, and I'm happy that we stayed in touch a bit, and I hope we're gonna do some stuff together in the next few years, at least.
Yeah,
We're
for
not going
sure.
anywhere.
Yeah, we have plenty of time for studio work and collaborations and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
And yeah, so if so, this show, if everybody is not aware yet, you can just paste your demos, and we're listening to it, and of course, take everything with a grain of salt. This is our opinion. My opinion. I always do. I always show my face and my mouth. It comes out of here. It's my opinion, and I don't have to believe in it all the time. It's just an opinion. And yeah.
That
Also,
goes for me too.
yeah. Also, very important. We just announced the remix competition. If you guys click on the subscribe, you'll get the stamps. And yeah, it's gonna happen automatically. Just click on the subscribe, and it's a remix for an upcoming artist on Disco Halal that's going to come out on March. We're going to paste the whole competition rules and everything, and yeah, let's do that. Yasin, I'm not going to check the Facebook inbox. Send me here. I told you I'm busy. I have a guest. You think I can go to my inbox? I have a guest. Let's start listening to some music. I don't know how you listen to music. I don't mind listening to it. I'm enjoying the listening part of it.
Yeah.
If it's bad, we'll pass it. If we'll just I'll skip through. If not, if it's not, I don't know what kind of
I
music we
mean,
like. Everything, It's like
I like everything, and I guess I listen to music the same way that I used to when I would skip through the track in a record store. You
Yeah.
know, when you just pick up the needle and you just kind of,
you go forward and then you're like, oh, what did I miss? Go back.
yeah.
Go forward. Oh no, it's bad. It's like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because you can't really tell from the intro, and
No.
a lot of the times the
intro is
intros are
very
great
good.
because they're stripped down, and sometimes less is, well, oftentimes less is more.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
so many times I talk about it here that I wish that people would just keep, and go, like you said, less is more, and just like, look at what you did at the beginning and just stay with that. Not all the time you need to say stuff, but let's
Yeah.
listen to music.